Ladies and gentlemen, here's tonight's top 10 list.
Well, the quiet zone is a good place to, you know, if you really have to study on this project or this test that you have, then it's a great place to go.
Big friendly environment, and it's really fun in the morning.
It's actually got a surprisingly good selection of books for our school library.
Yeah.
A really good research tool to use that's provided by the library is like the circle that goes from light green to dark green, because it takes you through every step of the research process so you know you don't miss anything.
Co-teaching is an opportunity to learn research techniques with your teacher and a librarian.
The annex is awesome. I love it as a teacher because it pulls all of our resources together, from the library to Ms. Little and Ms. To whatever tech integrators can provide us, and gives kids a place to find instruction when they need to go back and think about what they need to do. It allows them to be re-instructed in some cases after if they miss something in class. It allows us to post resources for them, and helps the kids to see what the steps are in completing a project all in one place.
Texting the library is super useful, because if you have a question at like 9 o'clock at night, which I know I have had, you can just give them a quick text and they'll get back to you like in minutes.
It's really helpful to use the YouTube videos on there because I can see what her lessons were from in class at home.
So when I read about books online and I really want to read them, but I also know that the town library wouldn't have them, so I come here to see if we have them, and most of the time we do.
The library does book talks, and what I love about that is at the beginning of each quarter I bring my sophomores down and they get to a lot of resources, brand new books that the librarians have been reading, and the kids have an opportunity to explore and really start to see reading as something that they can do for pleasure.
Kids who wouldn't necessarily go out to the library and just like pick a book off the shelf to say like, oh, like here I have to do this for a class, and like even kids who don't necessarily like want people to know that they read, and even kids who do like to read, like it either solidifies like that idea of reading is important and fun.
The somewhat virtual book club gives me the opportunity to engage myself in really good reading books, getting the chance to meet the author, and having really good intellectual conversations with students from other schools who have also read the book.
TechSperts is a service that's available to all students. We have a desk located at the end of the circulation desk next to the color printer. So if anyone has any questions about their computer, BYOD, anything in the makerspace involving technology, we'd be happy to help. If people want to join us, they can feel free to stop by our desk, or we have a website. If you go to the NCHS homepage, Students tab, and then click on TechSperts, we have a How to Join.
It means that I help people fulfill their technological needs and interests.
Great, and have you done that yet?
I've helped one person so far, but I'm quite new and I just need some more experience with it.
Go for it.
The Makerspace is just a really awesome place to hang out and get creative and just really explore all the creativity that you have inside. But, you know, like you're given so many supplies here to just get crazy and, you know, really express yourself.
Yes, I've used it for a science project. We had to make an alien for an actual real-life planet, whether that would be a planet or a moon, such as like Titan. And I got the planet Jupiter, so I had to make an alien, and it was a really big part of the project. In fact, it was mainly the biggest part of the project, so I went to the makerspace and I basically used some of the construction paper to actually cut out an alien. I used some of like some materials that they had to like suspend the alien in like a box, and I actually made like a little foil screen for it, so you couldn't really just put your hand in the box. It was actually like covered, and it ended up really well. It ended up being really good, and I got a really good grade on it, so that helped.
So the really nice thing about the makerspace is Normally kids during freeze, they just go do their homework or they go to the cafeteria and they get food, they just chill out, but you actually get to be creative and you know, it takes your mind off of school, and it's a lot of fun to be with your friends there.